today we decided to go to Warwick Castle, and we are in Warwickshire, which is Shakespeare country, right? I think that's what it said on the sign.
Probably.
Yeah. But Warwick Castle, we have driven by a ton of times and always said, we're gonna go there later. And so we really wanted to go on a day trip today and looked around at different, castles and estates. And then Donnie said, let's go to Warwick. We wanted to go there. So we came here today. This place is pretty cool. The Warwick Castle is a medieval castle, and it was built by William the Conqueror in 1068. And so when you walk through the castle and even like looking at the architecture, it's really medieval. And so we just went through the castle, and really enjoyed it. But it's a pretty popular castle for tourists. It's kind of theme parky, so they've added like a dungeon tour, and they have like little shows and little side shows that you can go see, and there's like music playing outside, so it's kind of different in that way. Most of the castles and estates you go to aren't like that. They're just restored, or they'll have like certain kinds of displays, but they're not like theme parky. Like, it kind of feels like Disney in a way, don't you think?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Not so much off season, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's the end of January. It's a Friday. There's not many people here, so it's actually been kind of nice and quiet. I've been to a lot of these estate houses and castles, and I'm always blown away by how opulent the rooms are. It's incredible, the detail they put in everything. Look at the ceiling. And this ceiling. So why do they always have tapestries on the walls? To keep heat in, maybe?
Could be to keep heat in. Could be just opulence.
Yeah.
For opulence sake.
Because English homes are stone and cold, so they probably put tapestries on them for heat.
This is the bed that Queen Anne died in.
Queen Anne died in that bed.
Yeah.
So wait, who lived in this castle? Did King Henry live in this castle?
I don't know.
Because he's right there on the wall, and that guy was talking about him in there.
Yeah, well, he owned it, but he never.
Okay. The hairstyles back then, my gosh. There he is, Henry VIII. Catherine of Aragon, Anne Boleyn, Jane Seymour, Anne of Cleves, Catherine Howard, Catherine Parr. This is far. We are going to attempt to climb up the steps of the, what's it?
I don't know.
Tower wall or whatever?
It's the wall.
But it looks pretty steep, so we'll see if I can manage because I'm pregnant and out of breath. So we'll see. Okay, we made it to the top. That's pretty, right? So you can like see the whole little set of lands in the little village. See the town over there and the church. It's really pretty. The dungeon tour. Look at that guy. We're just not really into like scaring yourself on purpose, right? We just don't let that in our lives, so we're not gonna go on the dungeon tour.
It's probably not even that scary.
There were children just screaming just then. And that guy was freaky, dressed in his jester hat.
Interesting. Yeah, disposable flat shoes.
Yeah, we're gonna go walk the gardens and see what that's all about. Now that we've seen the main castle. Horrible Histories Maze. A lot of the English castles and estate houses have some sort of garden maze in them. And we always do them.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm always terrible at them, but Donnie always finds the middle, so let's see. Did you get a passport?
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, you can get little stamps.
Oh, yeah.
You're such a kid.
See, I'm not so sure this is really amazing. Because guess
Yeah.
what? We're now in the middle.
Oh, it gives you directions on where to find stuff. Good job. What did you get?
Some slimy stew.
That goes back to where we started. Lead the way. Always get lost. We got to the Middle Ages section. That's cool. And you get all your stamps. Good job, you. I want to get lost in a maze.
I want a legitimate maze.
And then like race to the middle, even though I'm pretty bad at it.
That's why I liked that one at Chatham.
Chatsworth.
Chatsworth, that's right, Chatsworth.
Yeah, Chatsworth had a legit
That had a
maze.
legit maze, and I was pretty good at it.
You are. There's a peacock and it's so pretty. How close can you get? Look at that. See ya. I got scared. We realized it's called the Peacock Garden because there's peacocks everywhere. They've got a little maze too.
Mm-hmm.
We're a pretty animal. Here's the thing about English weather. We had been wanting to take a little day trip like this for some time, right?
Yeah.
And then for a few weeks because we were just ready to get out. And we were gonna go last week, but then it snowed. It was really random. So we were like, oh, we'll just go next week. And Donnie said, next Friday should be a really nice day. Or like all
Partly cloudy.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday were supposed to be partly cloudy
and like 45 to 50
45 degrees, sunny. And so we planned to come here today on Friday. It was supposed to be really sunny. Yesterday was a beautiful day.
Mm-hmm.
It was crisp out. The sun was shining. The sky was blue. It was just really nice to be outside. So we were like, yeah, it'll be like this tomorrow and we'll get to go see Warwick Castle when it's like that. And then we wake up this morning and it's just gloomy. It rained last night. It's just wet and very English, as you can tell. So you just can never bank on British weather to be what you think it's going to be. But you have to go out anyway, right? You just gotta do it.
You have to, but sometimes you just like it's too miserable. Like if it's raining and like cold, like well, I'm not going out.
Yeah,
that's cray.
That's cray. But today it's like
this is
not that bad. I'm sitting outside. I took my jacket off because I'm hot.
Partly cloudy.
Yeah,
like
partly cloudy. It's completely cloudy.
Good day.
It's good to just get out, have fun.
Good day.
See another castle. Because we're in England and there's castles everywhere and estates, and you could just drive up the road and run into one. That's really cool about living here. I think I take that for granted so many times that we've gotten to see so many amazing places that are just around the corner. We don't even really have to drive that far to find any.
Nope.
All right, we're having some lunch. At Pizza Express. Pizza and salad. So every time we go to a castle or something, I always want to have a cream tea afterwards. It's like a thing. So it's like a very traditional British snack. I don't know if it's called snack. It's just a tea. It's a tea. But you get a warmed scone with clotted cream and jam, and you can get a tea or coffee with it. It's just really good. It's like a nice little treat. So that's where we're going. It just looks cool. The crooked Tudor buildings.
Sorry to see you go. You perfume, Daddy. Yes, I'm looking for
cakes. Thanks. Kiwi strawberry. Oh, that smells good. It's a big scone. Do you do cream or jam first?
Cream.
Film me doing it. It smells so good. Is it good? It smells good.
That's good.
So good. We just had the best scone of our lives. I'm not even kidding you. They brought this scone out for each of us. They were huge. We couldn't even finish them. And they were so soft. And they had like this vanilla, cinnamon flavoring to them. It was so good. Oh, there's something killed over here. Go. It was so good. And so I took my first bite and I just like closed my eyes because it was so good. And I said to Donnie, is this heaven? Literally, right as I said that, Eric Clapton's Tears in Heaven started playing in there. And we both just went, oh my gosh, how was it, honey?
It was, oh my gosh. It was so
good. It was
good.
so good. So Thomas Oaken Tea Rooms.
In
It's
Warwick.
in Warwick, on Castle Street, right outside the Warwick Castle. So if you go out the exit, go to Castle Street, it's right there. So good, highly recommend. So worth it.